Tonight we are going in depth on illegal immigration, specifically State Superintendent Ryan Walters' plans to collect immigration and citizenship information from everyone trying to enroll their children in an Oklahoma public school. It's received bipartisan criticism, and tomorrow the first of many votes on whether it will be allowed to happen will take place. It was a controversial proposal from the start.
Our rule around illegal immigration accounting is simply that. It is to account for how many students of illegal immigrants are in our schools.
Earlier this year, State Superintendent Ryan Walters and the state school board voted to collect citizenship and immigration information from anyone enrolling their children in an Oklahoma public school. A proposal he says is needed to find out just how much teaching undocumented immigrant children costs the state. So outraged by what he says is the over-politicization of Oklahoma schools by Walters, Governor Kevin Stitt said he wanted to do whatever he could to kill it.
I'm going to change that. I'm going to do what I can to change that. Collecting again, 6, 7, 8-year-old kids' addresses and immigration status in the state of Oklahoma, that's not a public safety issue.
Now the process to actually kill that proposal before it automatically takes effect is getting underway Wednesday, starting in a state Senate committee. The proposal was written as an administrative rule. Agencies submit dozens of administrative rules annually on how they will interpret the law in the future. As part of the process, state lawmakers must disapprove a rule or it automatically takes effect. While the Senate has not held any administrative rules meetings, the House has, and the pushback to Walters' plan was bipartisan.
It places an undue burden on schools, family, and workforce, and furthermore, the Supreme Court has already ruled in an Alabama case that schools aren't to do this.
Democrats say the U.S. Supreme Court requires all children to be taught, so the information is useless. Republicans say Walters and the state school board weren't interpreting the law, but trying to write new law, which is their job.
This one I recommend for disapproval as well, primarily because I feel like it is something that needs to go through statute and through the legislative process and not through a rule.
A Senate resolution being considered Wednesday would delete and disapprove the entire proposal. The process for disapproving an administrative rule is a lot like the bill-making process itself. The resolution to disapprove will start in a House or Senate committee, then moves on to the House or Senate chamber, and then a committee in the opposite chamber needs to hear it before another full vote is taken in the opposite chamber. Lots to go on there, but if the resolution to disapprove fails in any of these steps, the rule will automatically become law. The governor does have some power to stop certain rules as well. State law enforcement agencies, and we should note, because we've been saying this for a while, state law enforcement agencies who report to Governor Stitt have openly said they have no desire to get their hands on this student immigration information, and they also have no desires to actually go into schools. They are focused on undocumented immigrants who have committed additional crimes after they've already crossed the border illegally.
I don't have the authority to speak for ICE. I can tell you what Governor Stitt and I have said. We see no value in going into schools and trying to gain intelligence or information from students. There's literally millions of people in the country illegally, but the target that we're going after are people who are criminals who are also here illegally. So that is our focus, that public safety and national security standpoint.
Even on the federal level, Trump border czar Tom Homan has said the primary focus is undocumented immigrants who have committed crimes after crossing the border. The only time ICE plans to enter a school is if it is intentionally being used to hide someone from law enforcement.